It didn't last long. Today, I heard a phrase which I thought I would never have to hear again. I never received the assignment. Us teachers regularly complained about how technology made everything more complicated, but there were some things we hoped it would fix forever. Apparently, this wasn't one of them. I knew this kid, Marco, had to be lying. All assignments these days were pushed out digitally directly into each student's online portal. It's been like that ever since the COVID-19 pandemic. The only thing that's changed recently was the implementation of Alby. So I logged in and checked the assignments in Marco's folder, and it was true. The math worksheet in question wasn't there. Actually, the vocab assignment I'd sent today wasn't in his folder either. I did a quick check of the other students' profiles, and sure enough, Marco was the only one who'd been skipped when I pushed out the assignment. Alby had been altering the difficulty levels and content, but I never had it skip a student entirely. I figured it must be a glitch. I took a minute to consider how I was supposed to report this to IT. I had a pretty good relationship with them since I knew basic troubleshooting and to make sure all my cables were plugged in before contacting them. I didn't know where to begin with troubleshooting Alby, and I didn't know how much IT could help either. As far as I knew, administration contacted an outside company to design and build Alby specifically for the way that our school operated. So if I reported a glitch, I was pretty sure our guys would have to contact that company and try to hash it out. I didn't know how long that would take. I decided to dig in and really see how Alby actually works. It wasn't long before I hit a wall because the program didn't give the end user many options at all. We didn't have a separate login for Alby. It was directly integrated into our online classroom portal. I couldn't find a settings menu, help menu, or any tutorial options. As far as I could tell, Alby was set up so that you had to ask it directly to make any changes. So what happened when it wasn't functioning? How could you tell? How could you test it to verify if a glitch was happening or not? I was used to making detailed reports to IT whenever I sent them a message, but I didn't know where to start. Just asking Alby if it was aware it had a glitch seemed wrong. As it got dark, I realized I had to take a break, mull it over, and come up with some other way to try to get Alby functioning properly. In the meantime, I gave Marco his assignments on paper. Funny how some things don't change.
Alby, Your Classroom Companion, is a fictional podcast series by Nada K. Any resemblance to real people or events are coincidental. Voices for this episode are Molly Kundal as the narrator. To support this production and others, visit patreon.com/NATAK.